How's it? And welcome to another edition of StoorSessions, coming to you live from Cape Town, South Africa. Hello to everyone all over the world. We're happy to be here. Brought to you by DPK Productions and Audio Pimps. We've got another exciting band here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the folky punk sounds of the Shabs. We've got the tip jar ready to go. You guys can send your donations. I can't wait anymore. I'm excited to hear some more live music. Love music. Let's do it. The Shabs, yeah.
Sitting on a pavement outside, house it really looks like it could be home. No one's home, they've all gone away on holiday and left us behind. So promise me you'll sit here and sing the words to our favorite teenage songs that I forgot. I'll just play guitar and harmonize until we blow our voices out. And every word becomes a beaten, squeaky shout. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back? We're screaming as loud as we can. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back? We're screaming as loud as we can. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back? We're screaming as loud as we can. We're screaming as loud as we can. So it looks like I'll be spending the night, even though I don't have my sleeping bag, my backpack, my toothbrush, toothpaste, socks, and boxer shorts. If you stay, I'll pour you a drink. We can raise a glass to the time we watched our favorite band and we formed a band so we could be like them and blow our voices out. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back? We're screaming as loud as we can. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back? We're screaming as loud as we can. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back? We're screaming as loud as we can. We're screaming as loud as we can. I know you'll leave before we play, but you still came. And I don't mind, time is finite, I'll find that out someday. We'll mix metaphors with chords we have to play. I try convince the kids we still have things to say. Can you hear us at the back? 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 Hear us at the back and screaming as loud as we can. Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back and screaming as loud as we can? Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back and screaming as loud as we can? Can you hear us at the back? Can you hear us at the back and screaming as loud as we can? So please don't leave without us. Woo! Hello everybody, we're the Shabs. Thank you very much everyone here at StoorSessions. It's good to see some old friends and be playing together. We haven't been in the room together for 4 months. Oh, sorry, as a 4-piece for like 6 months.
Yes, crazy. The last gig we played was in Wetzlar, Germany, in the beginning of March. So it's really great to be here. We wish we could physically be in your proximity, but that has been declared unsafe. So you guys are just going to have to rock out at home. But the plus side is that you can do it naked, unless you live with a lot of people who you don't want to see you naked. The song's about trying to be a better person. It's called Try to Be Better.
I love the view from your apartment of that abandoned parking lot. Broken glass glows green on black tarmac from bottles smashed by teenage drunks. Shopping trolley traces circles around a wheel that will not turn. Those cardboard beds, newspaper pillows, limp from last night's unscheduled rain that came too late. We got to try to be better to each other or we'll never survive. You're not alone, or at least you're not as lonely as it feels sometimes. It doesn't seem like it matters anymore to anybody at all. We got to try to be better. So let's assign a set of symbols to sentiments we can't quite place. We'll leave them scribbled in the margins of library books long overdue. The far-fetched faith that they'll be found by
Try to be better.
somebody struggling to describe
Try to be better.
that unexpected lack of purpose
Try to be better.
we always feel when we achieve the goals we set. We got to try to be better to each other or we'll never survive. You're not alone, or at least you're not as lonely as it feels sometimes. It doesn't seem like it matters anymore to anybody at all. We got to try to be better. So run like hell, I'm right behind you. From all the secret things we've done, take shelter in the shrinking shadows as they retreat towards the walls of that old abandoned building.
Try to be better.
Your old apartment with that view I used to love. We got to try to be better to each other or we'll never survive. You're not alone, or at least you're not as lonely as you feel sometimes. It doesn't seem like it matters anymore to anybody at all. We got to try to be better. We got to try to be better. We got to try to be better.
Here's a really old song. Like really, really, really old. Take your steps inside, footsteps that you find, and see if you can make them bigger. You'll often find you can't. The ones before you walk in shoes so goddamn big it is impossible to fill them. And why do we always give up? Why do we always give up? My parents know this guy who is blind in both his eyes. The only thing he's ever seen are glimpses of his future. People stand in line to see what's on his mind. They're finding new ideas and then new ways to prostitute them. And why do we always give up? Why do we always give up? So put your fingers deep
Just because you're right doesn't mean that I am wrong. When I made that mistake, I landed in the arms of God. He made me dig a grave, which was way too small for me. Now I question his existence every time I fall asleep, and that's why I always give up. That's why I always give up. So put your fingers deep inside your pockets and see how much money you can find. Spend it all on cigarettes and cheap alcohol. Then watch yourself go bloody on the inside. Watch yourself go bloody on the inside. Watch yourself go bloody on the inside. Yeah. Yeah,
You good to go?
I'm good.
The next song is called Just Like Light.
Let's write a script and make a horrible movie about our lives, so all our friends can see how smart and witty and insightful we are. I'll play you, you play me for objectivity and comic relief. I'll draw the poster, you can hum the movie score. So just like light will leak through cracks and will illuminate the room, fall like crumbs between couch cushions while you watch your morning news. Steal seconds where we can until they add up to a year we could have spent at home. Let's write a cheesy folk song about opportunity and falling in love. We'll use no more than 3 chords and build the chorus with some sweet harmonies. I'll play my cheapest guitar to give the feeling that we're so down to earth. I'll write the lyrics, you can hum the melody. So just like light will leak the cracks and will illuminate the room, fall like crumbs between couch cushions while you watch your morning news. Steal seconds where we can until they add up to a year we could have spent at home. And tribulations, I'll read it out loud to my friends. Don't hold anything back and make sure it's emotional. Use a lot of similes and avoid using metaphors. And while you write the manuscript, I'll be singing a song. So just like light will leak through cracks and will illuminate the room, or fall like comes between couch cushions while we watch the morning news. Steal seconds where we can until they add up to a year we could have spent at home. All right, so we've got stories to tell for days. To all our friends who follow us online, you know that in March we were on tour in Europe. We had to cancel the tour, but we were touring this song. It's called To the Streets, which is not a good thing to do right now. Don't take to the streets yet.
But we launched the music video and everything for it. It was kind of a bit of a false start because as soon as we launched it, we had to cancel the tour. So go check it out. It's called To the Streets.
Harder than you realize to read between the lines. You need to focus both your eyes on all the things that you don't really want to see. Take what you get but do not want. Fight the need to feel indifferent. The problems with the world are what they are. Don't look away just cause you can. Let your eyes adjust again and recognize that you've got much more than you need. Some of those problems can be solved. Don't be too scared to get involved. We all need help. Suck up your pride, live from me. Don't ask me where I am, I'll see you later. I'm off to save the world from all the states as long as we both listen. It's okay to disagree. We'll take this understanding to the street. Some things seem more difficult than they should ever seem. What might be obvious to you might not be obvious to me, and that's okay. There's still so much we need to learn. Lack of compassion fuels the fires burning brightly on the shoulders of the road. Don't look away just cause you can. We don't need to go through this again. Thank your stars that you've got much more than you need. Try show some sympathy towards the ones who never had a choice. They've had their spines bent by a weight too heavy. Don't ask me where I am, I'll see you later. I'm off to save the world from all the saints as long as we both listen. It's okay to disagree and take this understanding to the street and show some goddamn compassion to everyone we meet.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear us at the back of your living rooms or your shed or your wherever it is that you're watching tonight's live show coming to you from Cape Town, brought to you by DPK, Audio Pimps, and the Shabs. Lady and gents, thank you so much. It's so great to have you here at last. We are stoked.
Thank
we are
you, thank
happy.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you at last.
Yeah, it took a while, sorry. John felt sick once and we couldn't do it.
John felt sick once. Well, you know, that's a tricky thing to say these days. But
Yeah, coughing
he's
these
fine
days,
now.
it's-
He's good, and we're good, and we're just happy to be here. I want to say, remember, guys, this is coming to you live. We have a tip jar here, which you can scan. You can donate money. It'll go to the band. It'll go to the crew. We are making these things happen. We will not be put down, right? We're going to keep the live
Yeah.
music, keeping the energy coming to your home. And yeah, also there's banking details for those lovely people in the overseas. You can go type and look up and do the thing and send the money, and it's much appreciated.
Yes.
Welcome to
Thank
the
you,
stage.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very, very good to be here.
It's-
We've had a bit of a year,
You have,
and
yes.
it's so rad to be
Yeah.
playing some music for some other people.
Feeling good?
You know, yeah, it's great. It's great.
We've all had quite a year, yes. And you mentioned you guys were touring. You know, you're a touring band. You love playing live. You know, that's what
Yeah.
it's all about. What exactly went down? I think it took a strange turn, right?
Well, apparently someone ate a bat. No, like we were just in Germany. We'd done 6 gigs of our 24 gig tour, and stuff kind of started to fall apart very quickly. It was all kind of okay, and everyone was going ahead with some sort of cautious optimism. But then, in the space of about 24 hours, most of the gigs got cancelled. We were in a pretty long drive from South Germany to up to Hamburg, and we found out that the gig that night was cancelled, and then we found out that we weren't going to be able to get back into Prague, which is where a lot of things are complicated because we borrowed instruments, we had flight cases there, we needed to get things back there, but they closed the border, and then we were stuck in Germany, and then we had to borrow more money to get back home and had to leave instruments there. That's why I have my trusty bass guitar and not my double bass, which has been at almost every Shabs gig of all time, because my double bass is sitting in Prague so that it's safe from the corona.
How many gigs did you have lined up, and did you actually end up playing?
We had, I think, 24 or 25, and I think we did 6 or 7 before.
I think just 6.
6,
yeah,
yeah,
did
we
a
played
quarter.
6, and then we had to come home.
And on the way to the 7th, it's like, oh, well, you know, guess we're going to the
The
airport.
7th one was going to be the best one as well. It was in Hamburg, which is one of our favorite cities, and it was...
Shout out to Hamburg.
Yeah, tickets were selling, and it was looking great on paper, and it didn't happen. But it will happen, and we've got a lot to get through. Yeah, so we just want to say thank you to everyone who bailed us out. We ran a crowdfunding campaign because we lost a lot of money, and the support was overwhelming, and we're very gracious and very, very, we feel very loved, even now, even though it happened a few months ago. But specifically to Yamos, our very good friend in Bern, Andrej and Mike Robinson, we're dedicating the set to you guys for your contribution, and we really, really appreciate it a
You're
lot.
playing a couple of old songs, if I'm not mistaken.
So Yamos is a friend of ours. He plays in this really cool punk band called Nasty Rumors. And when we were talking about, getting the guys to give some input on the set for today, we were like, we might as well, because it's highly unlikely that anyone will request the song Runaway. Yamos? You motherfucker.
Alrighty. Well, we've got some donations coming in already, guys. There's a lot of moving parts to this. We need the band, we need the crew, and we need you people at home to appreciate and enjoy. Rolling around in your living room, naked or not. Let's do it. Let's keep it going, guys. Thank you very much. The Shabs, ladies and gentlemen.
This song's called Settle Down. We're getting to Runaway. It's coming in a bit. I have tried and I have tried to break that wall around your heart, and I have only gotten nowhere. Now I'm ready to give up, my energy is running out, and there's another man to fear. I just really hope he doesn't hurt you. I've seen that look within his eyes. But you know best, I shouldn't judge, I really should remember that. You've told me this 1,000 times. So settle down, my darling. It doesn't seem we need to rush at all. The world will keep on turning, and it'll come back round to where we are. So take a seat and watch me grow. Never been within my nature to give up on anything, but sometimes things don't go your way. You'll never know how much you'll grow if you're more patient than you know, but time quickly slips away. Just really hope he doesn't hurt you. I've seen that look within his eyes. Maybe I should just admit you're right, swallow and choke upon my pride, and disappear without a trace. So settle down, my darling. It doesn't seem we need to rush at all. The world will keep on turning, and it'll come back round to where we are. So take a seat and watch me grow. Take a closer look at myself. I'm wondering where I went wrong, and I've come to the conclusion that it wasn't my fault. I think you knew this all along. Oh, you held me by a friend, you never let me in. I wasted so much time and money thinking I would win, you always win. That I was not the one for you. Doesn't seem we need to rush at all. The world will keep on turning, and it'll come back around to where we are. So settle down, my darling. It doesn't seem we need to rush at all. The world will keep on turning, it'll come back around to where we are. Watch me grow. And watch me grow, 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 grow.
Yeah. Thank you for all of your applause. it's pretty strange playing these gigs because I mean it's amazing. This is the most fun we've had in about half a year, and we hope you guys are enjoying it too. But it's pretty weird to not have a crowd in front of us. So hopefully it won't be too much longer until we can do that again. This next song is about focusing on shit that's important and not on shit that's meaningless, which I think maybe this year has taught us all to do a little bit.
I could sit all day and watch the people go about all the things they're about to do wrong. You could say you've seen the scene 1,000 times before. It's the one where the hero saves the day. If I try a little harder, maybe I can find a few things I don't find all that bad. And if you look a little closer, maybe you can see a few scenes that don't seem all that sad. No, I'm not sick of driving for hundreds of hours. I'm not sick of you always asking the time. I'm not sick of this shirt, I'll wear it again. I'm not sick of this yet. So throw away all the things you're not using. The free shirt, the free booze, the freedom to choose. Throw away all the things you don't need. Like your big car, your big screen, and your bigoted views. Throw away all the things that'll kill you. The good meat, the good wine, say goodbye to it all. Throw away all the things that define you. You'll be sick of them soon. Wrote a note in secret code that only you and I can decipher, that I found last night. Said to pack a bag and leave it by the door and wait for the signals that we used to use. So don't forget to take a map and make a mark around all the places that you'd rather be. Make sure to travel light and leave the low behind before it becomes all the reasons you're still here. No, I'm not sick of that song that you always play. I'm not sick of that same meal we ate yesterday. No, I'm not sick of having this conversation again. I'm not sick of this yet. So throw away all the things you're not using. The free shirt, the free booze, the freedom to choose. Throw away all the things you don't need. Like your big car, your big screen, and your bigoted views. Throw away all the things that'll kill you. The good meat, the good wine, say goodbye to it all. Throw away all the things that define you. You'll be sick of them soon. All right, it has come, it has arrived. This song is for Yamos. It's called Runaway. We haven't played it in about 5 years plus. Let's see what happens. Ready? Never read, it's just not me. I stole a book from the librarian once and I really tried to read, but I just kept on losing focus and I always lost my place. It got frustrating. When I was young, I chewed my tongue and I got regularly shouted at for always chewing gum. The thing about smoke and mirrors is the only thing you see is a reflection reflection. We cannot do the things we weren't designed to do. Time to accept that I am me and you are you. Practice forgiveness. If we could, we'd run away for good. I never cry, it's not my style. I find the whole process exhausting, leaking water from my eyes. If I could choose the things I feel, then I would never let sadness become my first choice. I never love, I find it's hard to love. The concept is quite alien and I've tried it for long enough. But if the woman of my dreams appeared in distant memories, I'd still love her. We cannot do the things we weren't designed to do. Time to accept that I am me and you are you. Practice forgiveness. If we could, we'd run away for good. Do the things we weren't designed to do. Time to accept that I am me and you are you. Practice forgiveness. If we could, we'd run away for good. We cannot be the things we weren't designed to be. Time to accept that you are you and I am me. Practice forgiveness. If we could, we'd run away.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I enjoyed that. Usually I'm playing double bass, and in every other song we've ever written, I'm singing. So I could rock out there. I could do some sweet moves that I've never been able to do before.
I was jealous of you rocking out because I was so busy concentrating.
Well, I think all that concentrating paid off. I think that was fun. This next one is also an old one. It's called The Maths.
That Santa Claus was fake, and since that day I've nursed a broken heart. It's not the fact that we're all raised on lies that makes me angry, when it's the lies we're told that set us all apart. When it's the lies we're told that set us all apart. We're often putting too much faith into the sky. When it rains we'll only end up wet, 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 wet. I watch the weather, there's a good chance there'll be lightning. Probably go inside before we get dead, dead, dead. I've always known that 1 and 1 makes 2. The thing I've never figured out is how to lie to you. I sacrificed my childhood for the sake of being smart. Now I only speak in metaphor. Summer is the time we need to pick shapes out of clouds, because in winter there's just way too many more. In winter there's just way too many more. We're often putting too much faith into the sky. When it rains we'll only end up wet, 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 wet. I watch the weather, there's a good chance there'll be lightning. We should probably go inside before we're dead, 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 dead. I've always known 2 and 2 make 4. The thing I've never figured out is how to ask for more. Sweet. So we're gonna play a classic.
This song is about not wasting your life doing something you hate. And it's called Quit Your Job, but I don't know if that's... I think people know that now. I think
We're not encouraging it as much as we were 6 months
Yeah.
ago. Let's just.
I mean,
let's
right now, don't quit your job. If you have one, that's cool. Well done to you. Don't quit it now. But when you get a chance to make decisions about...
If you have one going as well, just send us email addresses that we can send CVs.
Yeah. We all quit our jobs to be musicians, and then, COVID. Brilliant.
I'm breaking even if I'm lucky. I work relentlessly. I'm constantly at war with my own head, and it's winning. Pride is not expensive.
No, it's not.
Dignity is cheap.
Yes, it is.
I think it's safe to say that if I walk away, I'm not giving up a dream. So I'm going to quit my job. And I suggest you quit your job. Then go and find another job. So you can quit that job. And in those TPS reports,
No, it won't.
and then throw away the thoughts
Yes, it will.
of everything that you used to love, and back away from that shotgun and prescription drugs. I'm going to quit my job. And I suggest you quit your job. Then go and find another job. So you can quit that job. So you can also quit that job. I'm a rat in a lab. I'm an itch on your back. I'm an ant under your magnifying glass. Wipe that smile off your face, because the world is on your case. The poor are poor and the rich are broke. Life is a joke, and you're in life.
If you guys have downstairs neighbors, make them tell you.
So I'm going to quit my job. And I suggest you quit your job. Then go and find another job. My young economy. Take everything for free. I am not an anarchist, but soon I'll have to be. No, I am not an anarchist. But soon I'll have to be.
Well, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm very happy you quit your jobs. If you can make this music and continue making it for us, and I'm sure the people back home are also very appreciative of what you're doing. And
If the
again,
people back home are that appreciative, tip jar.
tip jar. Come to So we have this tip jar, right? How it works is you have this program. It's called SnapScan. You scan it, and stuff happens, and you can send money. You can donate. Again, this is streaming on YouTube and Facebook and Vimeo. And if you go look into the descriptions there, you'll find the banking details. If you don't have the SnapScan there, you can go do that. But yeah, because these guys quit their jobs, right? But again, lovely to have you here. Thank you very much. How are you feeling? Feeling good?
I feel alive.
Feeling alive. That's great. Keeping the energy up, right?
Feeling
So
good.
you were playing some old songs now. Was good,
Yeah,
right?
Was good.
Yeah. What's up next in the lineup, or what's happening in the future? Have you guys been busy in this time? Sorry, it's a bit of a lot of questions in one.
That's cool. That's
What
cool.
have you been up to?
Well, I mean, when we originally got back home, we rescheduled a lot of our gigs that had to be cancelled for October and / November, and we are probably going to use this opportunity to announce that that's not going to be happening. So if you're supposed to have us play, we will contact you in a professional manner next week. So we're probably not going to be able to tour overseas, at least this year. So we're quite excited, though. We're going to use the time to get in the studio and work on our new album. We've got a bunch of ideas already in the bag. We've actually also released 2 singles this year. But aside from that, we've got some cool new ideas. We want to just take the downtime to get a new album going.
Yeah. So I think we'll play your newest song, if that's all right.
yeah, but you've got a bit of a story about this song.
Yeah, so we released this song maybe about 2 months ago. During lockdown, we figured we had a song like recorded. We just needed to finalize the mixing and mastering and stuff. And our buddy and producer Matthew Fink made it happen. And then we reached out to all the different people who've helped us over the years with various things, not just the crowdfunding, but friends and family all around the world who've always had our backs. And they each sent us a little clip of themselves holding up lyrics. And I think we got like over 130 people to help us by holding up like the lyrics.
Thanks,
So
guys.
Ryan put a lyric video together. You can find it online. The song, we thought it was pretty apt to release it now as well, because it's about depression and dealing with mental health and stuff. And obviously a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff at the moment. And, just important to reach out to the people around you when you need help. Never be too proud about that.
Totally, and music is the medicine, right?
Yeah.
You gotta take that medicine in big doses, and that's what you're giving to us tonight. We appreciate it. Through all of the sanitation and load shedding and curfews, we're still bringing you live music. Thank you to DPK Productions.
Thank you very
and
much to
Audio
DPK.
Pimps doing the sound. You're sounding great. You're looking great. The comments are sounding great. People are loving it. There's an audience, Ryan. They're out there. And without further ado, shall we?
I'm never coming out of here, no matter how bad it gets in here. I'm never going to follow you out the goddamn door. I'm never gonna change my ways, no matter how badly I push away every good thing and every single good person that ever comes my way. I feel alive when I'm closest to losing my mind. I feel alive when I'm burning the bridges I use to get home. I feel alive when it's too dark to see the sadness on all my friends' faces. I feel alive when I'm barely alive at all. I'm never getting out of bed, and I don't understand why anyone would put themselves through the daily abuse the world's about to throw their way. I'm never going to write that book, and I don't think that I'll ever take that trip. I'm never going to be the man I used to think I would become. I feel alive when I'm closest to losing my mind. I feel alive when I'm burning the bridges I used to get home. I feel alive when it's too dark to see the sadness on all my friends' faces. I feel alive when I'm barely alive at all. I feel alive when I'm burning the bridges I use to get home. I feel alive when it's too dark to see the sadness on all my friends' faces. I feel alive when I'm barely alive at all. Check it out. Cool video. Lots of people we love.
This next song we made a music video for last year, and it is definitely the very, very best music video we've ever made, and it probably will be better than anything we make in the future. And and it was a really fun experience. We had a lot of people come help us make something that was looked like it had a budget of 100 times more than it actually had. And the song is kind of the antidote for the last song. It's kind of got a message behind it that says everyone goes through difficult times, and in those times, try reach out to other people if you can, and try reach out to people if you can see they're having a difficult time, because most of the time, someone you know has been there, been through something similar. So the song's called We've All Been There.
Stop to think about everything that you believe in on a day when it's been raining outside, and the raindrops on your window make you feel so alone, and your sheets have never felt so cold at night. This existential crisis that you're having for the first time is just the sprouting of a deeply seated seed. So in ordering a pizza, make it large and get your drinks, so they assume you've got another mouth to feed, 'cause you are not alone. You ever ventured out in the middle of the week to look for meaning in the bottom of a beer, and your friends don't seem to worry as you're searching, and you're searching just waiting for that meaning to appear. Suddenly it hits you, you've adopted a strategy that has ruined so many people's lives. So in ordering your next drink, make sure that it's a water. It'll probably help the hangover subside. You are not alone. From this man as a lesson. Take it from this band as a lesson. Take it from the Shabs as a lesson. We've all been there, or thereabouts. Life's not fair, we've figured out. Focus on the plan. You are not alone, you are not alone. and Tommy, they started a band in Tom's bedroom when they were 15. They played as loud and as fast as they possibly could until Tom's neighbors called the police. So they asked their friend Mike if they could rehearse in his parents' garage. He said, I'll talk to my mom and my dad, but only if you let me play in the band. But Mike couldn't sing, couldn't play anything, but they still let him in because they knew that none of this matters as much as we think it matters, as much as we thought it mattered when we were young, when we thought everything mattered much more than it does. Philip and Tommy and Mike started writing a couple of songs about hating the man, hating the cool kids and the cops, about how their mothers and fathers and teachers just won't ever know what it's like to be 15, misunderstood, insecure and alone, about how the world has forgotten us all, about how the things they think will make us happy don't matter as much as we think it matters, as much as we thought it mattered when we were young, when we thought everything mattered much more than it does. Philip and Tommy and Mike always thought that they'd tour around the world, playing their music to thousands of fans who would scream for one more as they walked off the stage. But they never left their hometown and broke up after 3 or 4 years of playing house parties, scout halls, and high school talent shows. But they made us sing and throw up our fists, and just for a second they made us feel infinite, like we belong, like our salvation can be found in a song. They helped us figure out the right from the wrong, and just for a second they made us feel like this matters. 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 It matters to us. They made us feel like this matters. That it matters to you. They made us feel like this matters. When you stand in the crowd with a smile on your face and you're missed in the end. They made us feel like this matters. It matters to us. Red eyes, dry mouth, stench of whiskey on your breath, closed minds, shut out, half-smoked broken cigarette. So take a chance and ask a question. Things might be the worst they'll ever be. Your thoughts will always need protection. Brace yourself, we're heading to the core of our humanity. Always alone. Too much time to sit and think. Red lights, long roads, too far between every drink. Take a chance and ask a question. Things might be the worst they'll ever be. Your thoughts will always need protection. Brace yourself, we're heading to the core of our humanity. Time stops, time goes, dirt roads, moving at a dangerous speed. Take a chance and ask a question. Things might be the worst they'll ever be. Your thoughts will always need protection. Brace yourself, we're heading to the core of our humanity. La 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 la. 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 So hey God, where have you been since yesterday? We lost our friend. So what the fuck's the point in praying? Take a chance and ask a question. Things might be the worst they'll ever be. Your thoughts will always need protection. Brace yourself, we're heading to the core of our humanity. La 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 la. 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 Red eyes, dry mouth. I'll meet you at the liquor store. It's the end of the set.
We only have one more song left. Man. But this has been really, really awesome for us. Not just, on a physical level to be jamming some music with some great sound and a great crew who we're super appreciative of. Give it up for everyone involved with this. Guys, go check out all of their different channels and pages and like them. They're doing gigs a whole bunch, like a whole lot of live stream stuff, so please check them out. It's been mentioned a couple times that there's donations. If you are enjoying the music and you want to get a hold of some merch, you can head on over to our Bandcamp. Just type the Shabs and Bandcamp into Google, and Google will do the rest for you. You listen to our music on everywhere you can listen to it. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in.
Should we give something away? Should we give away a Deja Vu vinyl? We're going to
Yeah.
give away a vinyl. I'm just making this up as we go along. We're going to play a song called Stop Me Now. Film yourself singing it. Send it to us. If you're lucky, you'll get a vinyl. If you already have the vinyl, then we can give you a t-shirt. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you to everyone. I bought a case of paraffin so I could set fire to everything I love. Sometimes the world is too unkind, and a man must admit he's had enough. Oh, the places we will go. We stand inside a broken shadow, but it still keeps us from the rain. Stop me before I do something I will regret. Don't let it happen. Don't let me ruin the world. I bought a case of paraffin so I can set fire to everything I love. Sometimes the world is too unkind, and a man must admit
gentlemen, John and Sophie and Ryan, on behalf of everyone back home, we say thank you. Thank you for persevering and keeping going and giving us the medicine that we all so dearly need, the live music. This has been another production of StoorSessions, and we're just happy to be here. My name is Wynand Olivier. I'm very happy to be here because I get to see some live music in this room, and I hope you guys are enjoying it at the back. Wu Ai Ni Bing, and thank you very much, everybody. You know what that was about. Thank you, the Shabs. Woo, 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 woo.